Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 4. We left off last time having bungled our Marines a little bit and gotten them stuck on Guadalcanal in a precarious situation which they might not be able to survive. But no, it's not the end of the world. The major conflict is still up here in China. I feel like I end up fighting in China a lot. There's American, Irish, Greek, Siamese, British Raj, lots and lots of troops fighting in this pocket here, but they are all cut off. You can see they've suffered massive attrition. There shouldn't be much fight left in them, which I am happy with. So we are going to kind of let them wither on the vine. Ooh, the Admiral class. Is that heavy cruiser? That was here. Yeah, that was heavy cruiser, I think. And it might be time to start working on carriers. Let's do it. Let's start working on carriers. I mean, we're overrunning lots of territory, so we're going to have more production to work with in the coming days and months. So now, you guys are staying firm. You guys are on the move. Taking out these troops. Crushing them down. That's gonna free up so many troops for Japan to use, which I'm happy about. Just so many. And I believe these guys are all MPs. Cavalry Type 1. Yeah, those are my suppression dudes. And I'm gonna put a couple of these in Australian provinces just to make sure that we stay safe. You're gonna head down here to New Zealand. And who's left? Got 2 here, so take one of these guys. I think I told everybody to move to the Philippines. How about you come here? Hanoi? And what does that leave? Leaves nobody. Okay, well that's good. I got them spread out pretty good. Man, that was not the biggest pocket I've ever created, but that was pretty good. That was a pretty good pocket. Let's see, cruisers. Later heavy cruiser model. Naval doctrine. I guess we'll do this. Because I'm not maxed out on all of my cruisers. There's a lot of divisions in here, but they don't have any organization. And I think the problem we have is that we don't have a lot of... We're going to suffer attrition moving through these bad areas, supply-wise. Yeah, you can see the equipment problems. Anti-tank guns are pretty bad on the list now. Alright, so where's our anti-tank guns? Let's clear this out. There they are. We're building 9 per day. That's not wonderful. At least we have steel now. 1 armor division going? Oh, it's set on infinity. Oh, it's almost done. Might as well. Let's see. Some ports in the Solomons. That'll help these guys out. They're actually halfway done. And then a lot of repairing. And some more factories. Okay, that sounds about right. I mean, these guys are just attritioning out, but we're going to get ports built there, and then they should be okay. Oh, it looks like I put 2 people up here? No, they thought they were on the same spot, but they're not. They're okay. You guys going to keep going, or it seems you've stalled? No, it's probably just hard for them to move. So manual some of this. There we go. And why don't we tell the Purple Army to go? Move up, kind of squeeze this down. I mean, I feel bad that, oh, the Japanese are suffering a... Well, actually, they're doing okay right here. It was right up in here they were having a little bit of issue, but... We're going to start moving into the British Raj soon and overrunning probably some pretty healthy amounts of factories and things of that nature. stoked for that. We need to really take care of this first. What we can do, though, is attach more troops to this. I don't know how this happened. Here. We could fix this easy. You go here, you go here. That'll fix that. Let's grab Purple Army. It's this one. We're gonna give them an offensive line out this way. Nothing fancy. Don't need anything fancy. Kind of drag this up a little bit. More like that. And how many do we have assigned to it? 16 divisions? That's fine. I think that's a destroyer. Yes, it was. Battleships. Probably just gonna skip those. Anything in industry? Yeah, there's some stuff down here. Construction speed. Say anything we missed? Yes, there is stuff we missed. I do not feel bad about this at all. I'm a little bummed it's taking so long to clear out. But we might have to manual it a little bit for this to really get going. Have these guys head out too. So start marching into India. Taking more land. Need more MPs. Of course I need more MPs. Probably should queue some of them up. Right there. Say I'm going to end up with like an equal amount of people on MP duty as I have on... so the ports got built. These guys are getting their supplies now. I think it's funny that the Americans weren't able to capitalize on that situation. No, I think this is just taking a long time because of terrain. That's what I think. I don't think it's actually an issue with the AI. I think it's just terrain. Takes a long time. It's a lot of mountainous areas, a lot of rivers. Japan can really focus their troops now. Look at all the troops flooding away from this front that we opened up. Guys are moving in. That's good. And what's going to be awesome is when this completely collapses, we're going to have all these. Well, actually, we can do that now. Let's take all these guys and attach them to this. All of them, and then we'll delete this order, and we'll just let this army take care of this. Is it right click? Yeah, right click, and then tell them to. Let's just tell them to stop for now, and put a new offensive line right there, and that'll clear that will be taking care of this pocket here. And we're gonna focus. I think this is mostly taken care of. We're gonna focus on the push into India. And we gotta retake Guadalcanal, of course. We have supplies now. Give them an order. And we have a free slot here. What do we got? Night land attack. Research. Yep, starting to move into India. Definitely gonna need a lot more MPs now that India is going to be falling. And we set... Oh, these guys look like they're just kind of moving around. How's this? This is getting worse, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So what we're going to need to do is tell the production teams to focus more of these factories on anti-tank guns when they can. Or what we can do is go like this. And put the Bren carriers down at the bottom. There, that's better. That's better. Try to get that production up a little. I think I knocked out a lot of the British Raj's own troops in this pocket here, so I'm not super concerned about their ability to withstand me. What I am looking forward to is overrunning their resource reserves and taking advantage of the manpower pool they have. Really stabilized this front. I think it was on before we got involved here. It was on the verge of collapse, but no longer. Things are not looking good over here, though. And things are not looking good over here. They've barely pushed into the Soviet Union. They did push France out of France, though, which is a step in the right direction. And you guys don't think you can do this. Really? I don't know. Looks pretty good. Get these guys, get the cavalry in there, too. Let's see what they do. Look how many men are trapped there. Alright, how's the infrastructure here? So I think what we would want to do is go here. And then here. It's okay, not great. We could improve it, for sure. In a lot of these areas. Not that at this point it's as important, but we can still do it. How many civilian factories do we have? We only have 36 civilian factories. That's really not a lot. I mean, hopefully in India we'll overrun a good deal, though. I mean, right? Unfortunately, a lot of the land that we've recently overrun is just China. It's China and back to China. I think I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to put this this crack blue army here. See, Trickster, Hillfighter, Jungle Rat. Hillfighter he's almost done with. Ranger, Mountaineer, Engineer. Cool. He's got a lot of cool stuff. My planes are... I don't even know where they are. How's my Air Force? Thought they were right here. But they're not. No, there they are. Close air support. 200, 400. Put them there. And then... set them up for... Oh, God. I hate air zones. Like, I want them to cover this section of the, like, this attack right now, but it's 2 air zones, so you have to... I guess... this one. And lacking range, which is stupid. I don't want them to fly out all the way over there. That's not what I need you to do. Naval Doctrine. Let's see. Uranium adds infrastructure. Submarine models. Well, let's get the research thing on the Naval Doctrine. Oh, you know what we should also do is we're probably building stuff that's out of date. So Light Cruise Destroyer. So what we're going to do is tell it to finish this one, and then we're going to go... we actually got these nice little group of ships in there. Mostly destroyers. One new one. So we only ended up building 2 of those before we cease construction. And then we add on a destroyer. Still don't have a lot of naval stuff, so... that is... destroyer. Give it like that. And then we're going to add on the heavy cruiser, too. And give it that. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Destroyer. Heavy cruiser. Oh, you know, it's under capital. That's why. Wrong one. Start making some decent ships. So we are finally building a halfway decent navy. The attack with the Marines in Guadalcanal are failing, so why don't we tell them to cool it? At least they're not going to die. That's a step in the right direction. Maybe the Marines could use some assistance. I don't know. I feel like we're doing pretty good so far. Just overran a huge swath of India. The only troops left in China are Norwegian. Whatever goddamn reason. And it might be time to start... I mean, I don't think I'm going to need 2 armies in India. So I think one of these is going to... This one right here is going to end up fighting the Russians. Germany seems to be doing okay. A couple naval landings in Italy. Nothing to be concerned about, I don't think. That's something to be concerned about, though. Oh... Oh, Germany. What have you done? Did that other... Is this it? No, this it? Yes. I'll say, I knew I had that other armored division popping off somewhere. You... That means you're going to get attached to this. And the AI will transport him to the front. Oh, and this pocket collapsed, which means we are set with these guys. And what about infrastructure? See, that's the thing is, like, if I keep fighting, they're just going to suffer huge attrition fighting here because the infrastructure is crap. Here, let's just have them... Let's just have them deploy someplace out of the way, because I don't think I can build infrastructure in other people's territory. No. That's not a thing. Just gonna kind of fill the... What I have, I'm gonna fill out, though. Fill out a little bit, because I feel like there's gonna be more fighting here, so just tell them to do it. It's gotta be a while before they get to it, because there's a lot of other things to build first. Do we actually run into some trouble? A little bit. Send in the tanks and you'll be fine. We got all those... Well, I think they're only Matildas in 1944. What is going on here? Oh my. Oh, we need to get my fleet home. Yeah. You guys need to get over here. And we need to start building naval bombers, is what we need to do. That is definitely something we need to do. So, that's gonna be production, planes, naval bombers. The only ones we have available are our swordfish. None. So yeah, we're building those. Anti-tank guns are getting cranked out. Support equipment. If anything, support equipment we actually need slightly more of. And, yeah, we really need more factories. Really need more factories. But, I mean, Japan should be able to hold... I mean, that's a huge frontage for Japan to hold, but now that they don't have that huge pocket in the middle causing issue, there shouldn't be any problem there. And we can focus on India. I mean, I am overrunning good swaths of it. Definitely swathed through India. I mean, most of it... I can't say too much. A lot of it's just walking through. And we're going to start getting our carriers done. I don't know if carriers are terribly useful anymore. But they weren't before. Oh yeah, I know that. That one's going to finish up and then... Alright, let's see. This one. So yeah, we're going to finish that one and then we'll start working on this one. So we might, do we want to change our, I need more factories. I could change up, I don't know, occupation to get more factories. Let's see, right now I'm on war economy, consumer goods factory. So I think total mobilization. See, that affects your recruitable population, though. Huh. Let's see, what do we do? What do we got in here? Air, capital ship, army logistics, division attrition. I like that. I'm gonna take that guy. So Iran is in on this now. I'm not sure what the Soviet Union is doing. I mean, they have the troops, but they are opening up fronts everywhere. Germany is gonna have issues with this, but that's not the first time I've seen that happen. It's just there are fronts everywhere. I'm the only one with one that's pretty consolidated. I like it. I like my consolidated front. So they're attacking me. So, well, my armored divisions are not if I remember correctly, they're small as small can be. Yeah, look at that. How many tanks do I have in reserve? We got a few hundred of these, but a couple thousand tanks. So we could pump up the number of tanks in this, and the number and do that. and start give them some support equipment. Recon. I'm trying to recon. Yeah, just fill it right out. That shouldn't slow them down. They should keep their speed, right? Combat width up. That's fine. Armor is basically nothing, but they're, yeah, let's do that. Let's make these guys a little bit better. And see what this does to our equipment levels. What just happened? Oh, naval bomber just popped up on there. For division motorized? Yeah, we do. It's in here, isn't it? It just doesn't have anybody working on it right now. You're fine. All's well. Yeah, we're going to keep going down here. And have we overrun any resources yet? Oh, we have. Nice. I like that. Denying it to the enemy, taking it for ourselves. Is there any way to see... You could click on, like, a state and see how many factories it has. Yeah, some of these have some. We're going to need those, MPs over here, though, or it'll start getting super pissy. I think Japan's holding this fine. If anything, it looks like they've made a little tiny progress up there. And we've got an army just sitting on the sidelines now. Tanks are getting their, well, the armor divisions are getting their tanks sent back out to them. Oh, did I put motorized on there? Did I do that wrong? Did I put motorized? Edit. No, that's a motorized division. Yeah, I put motorized on. I gotta replace that for mechanized. Save. There we go. There we go, that's better. So that was successful. And I think what we could do now is get the second army, because we are gonna have one go down here and take out down this way, and the other one head up this way, and see if we can save Iran. That'll give us put us into direct conflict with the Soviet Union, and then we can try to take care of this front here, I guess. So you are gonna get a front line down. Well, actually, what I think I should do is put these guys up here. Approximately like that. And then we'll let them get into place, and then we'll switch them out. Let's see, how's our factories looking? Where am I trying to look? Here we go. God, we need more civilian factories so badly. But look at the list of things I have to build on here right now. There's just so much stuff. How's my resistance looking these days? Only bad in here. But there are no MPs in this area. So, it makes sense. Alright, so now what we can do is tell you guys to stop. Delete this order. And then we'll take the front line and squish it down. And what we'll do is we'll tell this army is going to have an order to come down this way. Just go like this. So you're just going to swoop down there, take everything out. Like that. And nope, oh, that's not in the right spot. And then the blue army is going to have an order, offensive order, to, let's say, get to here. This is that's a big, that's a lot of territory, but I think they'll be fine to handle that. We'll let them actually plan this, get the planning bonuses, and then we'll set them out. The Americans are too entrenched in Guadalcanal for our Marines to take out. As they sit now, we would have to swap up the Marine divisions. We actually have enough anti-tank guns now, so what I think I'm going to do is probably let this get, stockpile some. And then probably divert the forces elsewhere. All right. Biggest fleet I've had yet. I mean, it's still only 2 heavy cruisers and then mostly destroyers, but streamline production, yay. It's still the best I've got. I don't want to fight the Americans. I don't want to fight the American carrier groups. I mean, Iran is holding out. That's interesting. I like that. I was about to say, I said these guys, I'll let them have their battle plans. They don't need it. They don't need it. There's only a handful of divisions standing in their way. Pacific Area Navy, that was a doctrine thing, I believe. And yep, we can go down this way. So just start getting those research bonuses. This doesn't look like Japan is making a little bit of progress. Japan and China. I mean, China's not really doing much. It's Japan. It looks like they're doing something. I think they're doing fine. And look at that. Manpower's actually gone up. Isn't that nice? I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna change up my Marines a little bit. Which one are they? This one. Oh, they actually have support already. They're fine. They're not gonna get any better than that. That's exactly kind of what I wanted them to be. I didn't think I had added support on there. All right. So India is not. It's not. Things are not looking well for India. Most of their troops and the British troops in the region were cut off in China and destroyed. So, wow. Okay. Slow down. Slow down. They capitulated. Afghanistan capitulated. That is interesting. I didn't think I had overrun enough of it to actually make that happen. But there you have it. Wow. Australia is doing well. We're going to have to clear up these pockets. And then I think at least one of these armies is going to be moving up through, like, ancient Persia into Iran and fighting the Soviet Union. And the other one could actually either get sent over here to help or over here to help, either one. But did Germany launch a naval invasion? Huh, you don't see that every day. And it looks like nationalist Spain is expanding. Wow. Apparently they actually started doing stuff. Huzzah for me. Efficiency, okay, we're going to take that. And I think we're going to call it an episode here with the British Raj falling to the mighty Australian military. So if you have enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see all of you guys next time.